Hello guys, this is Eagle, and it has been a long time since we spoke about the Steel divisions. So it has been a long time, and I have been busy with other projects and testing other games as well, like Broken Arrow and Call to Arms Gates of Hell. We are still waiting for the Tribute of Normandy 44 to be released. And with that, we are looking at new divisions, Allied and Axis divisions. But for now, we are going to continue to review the Allied divisions, which we are working on since a long time. So today we have the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division. It's mentioned here by the game that this division stormed Juno Beach and faced a stiff German resistance. And it was able to achieve all of its objectives on D-Day. It says here that this division excels in close combat because it is equipped with lots of SMGs, and basically it has lots of support fire by M7 Priest, which can work as a close support gun, or it can work also as an artillery. It also has the British Churchill Havre, which has a close range of 500 meters actually, but it is equipped with 290 millimeter HE shells, which is very powerful against emplacements. It says here also that the 3rd Canadian Infantry doesn't rely on large number of tanks for support, and as a result it lacks mobility, but is second to none when it comes to bringing overwhelming firepower to the battlefield. That is what is mentioned here by the game. I have done also further research on this division. So basically the roots of the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division goes back to the First World War, specifically on 1915, as it was serving in France. And during World War II, the division was actually formed in 1940 and participated in D-Day, landed in Juno Beach as mentioned here, and fought through the following battles under the command of the British Army. Most of what is mentioned here about this division is actually accurate, even the implementation of the division itself. It's worth to mention that there is a unique unit here in this division, which is basically the Kangaroo ABC, and it is converted from an M7 Priest and later M3 Shermans as well. The reason of using this ABC is basically because the division had lacked at that time lots of universal carriers, and they had plenty of M7s and Shermans, so they were basically oversupplied. So they started converting these units into an ABC. So it's worth to mention actually that we have different types of Kangaroo, such as the Ram Kangaroo, Priest Kangaroo, even a Churchill Kangaroo, and Kangaroo Badger, which is a flamethrower. However, the only one represented here in this division is the M7 Kangaroo. And the first use of this unit was actually on 8th of August 1944. So it is actually 2 months after the landing on D-Day. And maybe that's why it is represented here on phase B, not before in the game. This is just a guess from my side. So let's jump and see how did we build this division. So this is the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division. And as usual, I set up this division in balanced deployment type, similar to what I did with other divisions as well. It's worth to mention that I consider this division as one of the best divisions in the Allied. The reason is because it has lots of variety of units. It is well balanced on all branches. You have good light armor, you have good infantry, you also have okay tanks, and you have support, you have anti-tanks, anti-air, artillery, even the air units are pretty good. So this is a very good division. Let's start by the recon. So in the recon tab here we have the Staghound, in which you have one card and you can take maximum of 5 cards in phase A, or 9 in phase B, or 18 in phase C. I usually rely on light armor in early game, so that's why I took one card in phase A. And you also have 2 cards of the Humber MK3, which basically had or has 15 millimeter AB shields and HE shields as well. So it is really good in supporting the infantry, and it has a road speed of 80 kilometer. The Staghound has a 90 kilometers, so these are pretty fast armor cars. So I took one card of these also on phase B. There are also snipers, so I took one card in phase A and one card in phase B. Other than this, we have this Risi unit, which is a recon unit, but it's pretty weak. I don't like it. Scouts, they have a strength of 4. Scouts with Beats also that you can take, and these actually can work also well in phase A. You can use them as an anti-tank squad if you like. So yeah, you have lots of varieties in the recon tab. This is how I set up my recon tab. Let's move to the infantry, and we also have lots of choices here. So I used one card of the assault pioneers, which are pretty cheap, 15 only, and you can get 9 of them in phase A. You can also have field engineers. They are pretty weak. I mean, they have a strength of 5, but I vetted them double vet, so I got one card in phase A. And then I also got rifles with bayets in phase A, which have 2 Bren machine guns, and they have strength of 10, and they have bayet also, so they are pretty good in medium to long range with anti-tank. That's everything you need basically. I took also another card in phase A, one vetted and one normal card. In phase B also I took the Stormtroopers, and this title Stormtroopers actually was nicknamed by the Germans on the Canadian units that they had to fight in Normandy, and that's because they were good. So yeah, so basically these Stormtroopers work well in close combat. They have frags, and they have MB40s and Sten submachine guns. So yeah, so they can work basically like engineers, and they have a strength of 6 and a shock trait as well, as we can see. So yeah, so basically I took one card from these in phase B, vetted, and then I also took another card of the Kangaroo rifles. These are the ones which I was just talking about, and they have 3 Bren machine guns, 4 Sten submachine guns, and 8 rifle, and they have strength of 15, and they have bayet as well. This is like a very good unit, and it's basically an excellent unit, and it comes with the Kangaroo, which is pretty good also for support. It has road speed of 60 kilometers, so it can provide good support for the infantry. So I took, and also of course this unit only comes in phase B, so I took one card in phase B, vetted only one vet, and another card also in phase B with double vet. So yeah, this is the best infantry unit in the Canadian infantry division. And then I took one rifles bayet again in phase C. Let's see what is left here. We have the defense group, strength of 5. I didn't like them. Then we have some commanders. I didn't take the commanders because I'm bringing from the artillery tab. And we have one normal rifle unit, which I didn't take, even though you have 7 cards. Yeah, you can take 7 cards from this. Tank tab. Well, I can say that the tank tab is not the best, but it works. I mean, it's better than many other divisions. I mean, you have the Stuart, which you can use in phase A. You have the Sherman command tank, which is basically an amphibious one. And then you have the Sherman tree, which is also not bad. I mean, you can use it against medium to light armor. But then you have the Firefly, which is having the 76 millimeter and can actually punch through the heavy German armor. So it's not bad. I mean, this tab is not bad at all. I think it's okay. When we go to the support tab, we have the Avr, but I don't like the Avr because of the close range. I have to bring it so close to the infantry, and I don't like close combat in general. So I didn't use the Avr, but I used the Priest support, which basically has a range of 2 kilometer, and it comes with great availability. So you can have actually 4 in phase A, but I used 3 vetted, and then I used 6 in phase B. It has 105 millimeter HE shields, and it also have some heat shields which can actually destroy some armor. So this is a very useful unit which I used. One thing here, I might have mistakenly not taken supply trucks, but I have plenty of artillery anyway, which I will show in the next step. But someone might want to take this, the supply trucks, and I took 1 commander. In anti-tank tab, you have plenty of anti-tank guns. So basically I took the 57 millimeter in phase A, then I took 2 cards of the 76 millimeter, 1 in B, 1 in C, and I took also 1 Bayet unit. So yeah, I didn't take the Wolverine. Someone might want to take it, but I saw that lots of 80 guns here were enough and sufficient. Anti-air, you also have lots of choices. You have the Crusader, which is a very good anti-air unit. Basically, it has 20 millimeters, so I took 1 card of those, and then I took the Bofors 40 millimeter. I didn't take the Staghound or the Bolson. Also, it's up to you, but I prefer these 2 units. They work well. The artillery tab. Also, lots of choices here that we have in the artillery tab. We have the mortars, 107 millimeter heavy mortar. I took 1 card in phase A. I took a commander. I also took 25 bounders artillery, which are pretty good. And I took off-map artillery, which is basically providing support fire of 140 millimeter artillery, off-map artillery. And I took the Priests, which of course are mobile artillery, and they are great when they are actually having a fight against another artillery. You could take the 381 millimeter off-map artillery, but I don't know, it's pretty expensive. They made it really very expensive. You have also the 140 millimeter long-range heavy artillery, but it has very low rate of fire. I mean, you have to vet it like this in order to get a decent rate of fire. So I was okay. I felt it's fine to just take the Priests and the 25 bounders. It's more than enough for me. Moving to the air tab. So the air tab also have great choices here. So we have this Spitfire, which has 580 kilometer per hour. It's a light bomber or a light fighter bomber, and can provide quick support. So I took 1 card in phase A. I took the Mosquito as well, which also does a great job. in Balm, some people use it as an opener actually to block some roads. So I took one card of these. I took the Spitfire medium fighter bomber also in phase B, and then in phase C. And I had one card of Spitfire fighters, and this comes with excellent agility, 610, because I vetted them in phase B. And I took only two because I have another Spitfire here which can work as a fighter as well. Basically all these Spitfires can work as fighters, so that's why I only took two. You could choose to take the Mosquito heavy bomber, or to take the Mosquito rocket, light rocket plane, but I don't like the light rockets planes. I mean, bombers can do the job much better than them. So, and these will not destroy any heavy tanks, so only against infantry. So yeah, this is how I configured the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division, and as I said, this is one of the best divisions. Let's move on and see how did we play with this division against our opponent. So everyone, this is the game, and as we all know, this map is a little bit open on the sides here and here. I'm playing with the 3rd Canadian, obviously, against a player called VvSazer. He's on the left side and I am on the right side. I have already started deploying my troops. Let's see. So he started deploying Sterleki, DB, and Automatiki units, plus some anti-tank units. Oh, he's starting with an ISU 122. As I mentioned before, the 3rd Canadian is one of the best divisions in this game. I think it's one of the even most OP divisions in the game. It does well on all branches, basically. It has the tanks, it has the recon, the infantry, even in the air units. It's good support as well. Maybe it does not have very good tanks, not obviously like the ISU 122, but it does have counters, lots of counters. I choose to push here quickly, trying to regain control or gain control of this area on the map, and do basically take advantage of my fast staghound. On the center, we are almost in the same location. I mean, no one is winner here. On the south, nothing is going on, just redistributing my units. I was able to control these two flags at the start of the game, which is something good, will give me an advantage. 15 flag to 9. He's playing with the 184th Strelikovia, which is also a good division. Great, we were able to push also in the middle, 16 flag, 15 flag to 9 now. But here it comes, the ISU 122, which is a very powerful tank. It has HE shields and AD shields as well. I'm playing Balanced, and I think he's playing Juggernaut or something. Yeah. Which means he's planning to bring heavy tanks in phase C, or some expensive units. I'm trying to advance here, which is, to be honest, I don't know if it will work. He puts the Valentine, which is a very good tank. I don't think the Stuart will be able to hold against this. I'm trying to secure my location here before he runs me over. And at the same time, I'm trying to fight him in the center, because he's pushing lots of units in the center, lots of infantry spam. It's becoming a really good game. 16 flag to 8. He is putting the Zenard 85mm to fight against my air force. I'm pushing a Mosquito. It was able to drop its payload. At the same time, he was able to destroy my 57mm anti-tank weapon. Nothing happening on the south, basically. No one is trying to invade the other location, but most of the fight is in the center and in the north. I'm trying to secure my foothold here, and he is trying to regain the land. Pushing hard in the center as well. He's now trying to bring leaders and to upfit his troops to be able to hold here. Literally, he has only here some units, and I'm bringing a Sherman, and I'm also bringing the 6-pounder 57mm. I have anti-air here. It's not enough, but I should bring more. Also bringing mortars, because he has lots of mortars in the middle. 1, 2, 3. I have the 107mm coming. "15 flag to 9. So far, VvSazer is having a better position in the center, but I am able to secure the north. He's pushing now 45mm, trying to regain the north position. This ISU is really causing me some trouble here, because it's very heavy, and I don't have... I mean, you need to be very careful trying to destroy this. He did a mistake also pushing it that deep. This tank is better far, basically. Finally, we were able to kill it. That is due to his mistake by advancing this tank so deep. Here there is a battle against the anti-tank weapons. He brought two 45mm. The Sherman was able somehow to bin one of them, but still. Now both of them are binned. He's bringing a Valentine to support, and I have nothing else here. In the center, still trying to regain control. He's able to push really hard using lots of spam infantry and supported by tanks. And being focused on the north, I'm not able also to push in the center. Now we are able, or he's able to balance the flag a little bit. Let's see. Okay, the M3 against the Sherman. He immediately withdraw the M3. But the Sherman is supporting the rifles, the Canadian rifles, to push back the Streleki unit. I'm trying to fight from the side as well. Okay, here we deploy a Spitfire, which is pretty fast and able to drop the payload. His AA is also a little bit far, so that's allow me to push using my Air Force. I'm bringing now more support. Here I am about to lose the north actually. I have no tank support here, and I also have only infantry. And he has some anti-tank plus Valentine. These Valentine, they are very slow, but they have good armor actually, and good penetration as well, as we can see. 115 millimeter penetration. Falling back. Heavy fight in the center. I have now diverted my efforts toward the center to regain control of the flags that we're taking. Still I have the advantage, 14 flag against 10. Bringing more Valentines and more anti-air, because I started to annoy him using my anti-air. I'm bringing more units and priest support basically, which has 105 millimeter HE shells that can do good support. Here this front is about to fall. Still we have the advantage, 15 flag to 9. Trying now to target also the Zen Art 85 millimeter. So far the southern front is very calm. No one is trying to attack the other. Most of the focus is on this front. Both of us are busy basically trying to hold the land, and I was able to temporarily gaining flag of control of these two flags. The priest here is targeting the 85 millimeter with its HE shields, and we are able to almost destroy it. Let's see. Here VvSazer is actually pushing, and he's about to secure this area, which is about to completely fall. Trying to send some support here, not sure if it's gonna work. We were finally able to destroy the 85 millimeter, but he was able to destroy my Sherman. Not sure how this was destroyed actually. Didn't see. It was destroyed by the Valentine. I have no more tank support in this area. He's trying to push hard. Also deploy the heavy artillery, 76 millimeter. So far I haven't deployed any artillery. And I have lost control over one of these flags. He's pushing now lots of infantry units, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the north. Trying to secure the north. I still have the higher number of flags, 14 to 10, 15 to 9. I mean, it's going back and forth, and he only has 7 minutes to regain control over the flags, otherwise this game is lost. I'm not sure if he will be able to do it, but he has lots of infantry spam in the middle and in the north as well. Now bringing kangaroos. These kangaroos really are very good vehicle. It's fast and it provides good support using the MG, the mounted MG, 12.7 millimeter. Just trying to push here. No AA on his side. I'm trying to attack with my air force. 14 flag to 10, 12 minutes now. He's pushing slowly. And thanks to the fact that he has upwitted his infantry here, he's getting a slight advantage. So I have started deploying also commanders to do the same. No anti-air here, so he started to bringing some anti-air, and I'm pushing the air force still. Lost the kangaroos. This Sherman 3 here is trying to support. Not sure if it's gonna be able to do something against two Valentines. We will see. Okay, started fighting the Valentine. A Valentine frontal armor is really good. Even though the Sherman frontal armor is good, but I'm not sure. The Valentine has a better gun. We were able to destroy one thanks to the Spitfires. In the center, it's going back and forth. Another bush, another spam bush. Here. Don't have many troops. These stores are trying to support. Now counting also on my heavy mortars, 107 millimeters. Bringing a commander here as well. I need to bring also AA on the north because I also have no air, so and this is what I did basically, bringing more AA. Okay, we are trying to get rid of these Valentines using the 76 millimeter, which is targeting the Valentines here. 3 Valentines, we destroyed one, but there is also the 85 millimeter is trying to target this gun. We need to get rid of this flak. Basically, otherwise it's gonna be a big problem. Heavy artillery also. 13 flag to 11. I have a slight advantage now, but I'm struggling against these units. He's spamming a lot. And we are in phase B. He's not supposed to have all this income. I'm not sure. Maybe he was saving some for phase B. Trying again to send, but he has a AA now. Yeah, this didn't work. Now the heavy artillery is targeting my mortars. I was able to fire a little on his Zen Art 85mm, but my mortars are being targeted now. I'm probably gonna lose them. He's able again to regain control of these flags in the middle. So I need to act swiftly not to lose the center. I'm about to lose it. And I'm also about to lose the north front. Heavy fight, north and south and center. Now withdrawing one of the mortars after I lost the other. I'm pressing with more kangaroos basically. He brings another ISU 122. It's a beast. This tank is a beast. Does well in support, it does well in anti-tank, and it has really good armor. 125 frontal armor, 200mm penetration, and of course very good HE shields. Very good tank. Trying to support using some snipers here to hunt his advancing infantry. Nothing in the south. Just bringing infantry here also to secure this flag. Now the flags are even, 12 to 12. So this battle is becoming more tougher now. More aggressive. Nice battle actually. Will this Sherman be able to do something against? No. Shermans are no match for the Valentine. But I'm still trying to advance using my infantry. He lost lots of infantry. I have good number of infantry actually in my arsenal. He has good anti-air. So my air force now is not gonna be able to do something here. I'm now bringing the Firefly, which is the best tank in this division, that can actually face the Valentine and maybe also face the ISU. Let's see. We need to finish this AA. I'm now decided to bring the heavy artillery, the 25 pounders. And this will be the solution to his 76mm. Let's see. He has so many units here now. And this front is lost. Now it's time to secure what we have. 12 flag to 12 flag. Let's see if this game now he will be able to come back and gain basically more flags and win this game, or I will be able to advance again. Bringing more mortars. This is the 50mm mortar. It has a low range, but it can do really well in this from this close range. I need to get rid of this flak 85mm, which I'm trying to target actually. He's gonna destroy, I think, the 2-inch carrier. He destroyed the kangaroo. I'm trying to target it from here as well. I think I'll be able to destroy it. Let's see. More infantry. Trying to push hard here, but it's a very hard job. Now it's phase C, and he has a better income. So he can bring more spam. Let's see. Still, VvSazer, he's not able to gain more flag control. So I'm holding, but I have lost all my advanced flags that I took at the early game. Let's see if I will be able to come back from this and finish the game. Okay, I'm trying to concentrate as many infantry as I can here, because he has lots of infantry. This gun is targeting my AA. He's gonna destroy it. 76mm. In here, he's playing with an off-map artillery, 280mm. This is going to be a big problem. And we got rid of the AA, but now this is going to be a very big problem. He can push very hard. Bringing air units with an IL-4. I really wonder sometimes why these, like this IL-4 is very heavy, only carrying rockets. I mean, could deliver more heavier payload. That's why I never take these into the game. Okay, he's trying to do some flanking from here using the BA-10M and also observe the road. I have a Firefly here protecting the road basically. And I will try to destroy this Valentine at some point. 2 more commanders. He's preparing to make a heavy push on this side. And now he deploys an off-map artillery, bringing 2 Fireflies to counter against all this spam tank. He has 2 ISUs here, and also M3 and Stuart. Oof, this is going to be big hit on my units. Wow. $280mm, it's not an easy thing. I lost lots of precious units here. Also, there is an artillery battle going on. He has also 152mm. Here. So I only have 2 25 pounders, which I deployed, but I have a lot that I still haven't deployed. Still trying to hold basically on this side. I brought now I brought also an off map to this area, and I have brought more units here to basically compensate what I lost. Still, he has lots of concentrated troop. Now, for the first time, he's having 13 flag and I have 11, so he started to turn this. Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 infantry units coming to the middle, which is already stuffed with units. Now I am putting off map here. Try to get rid of his... yeah, good. So he lost some troops here. Some others were pinned. The Firefly here is securing also the road. Still, he is able to hold. And he's bringing an ISU also. Putting an off map also on this side. Trying to push me away from this flag. We are 13 to 11. He has more advantage now, even on the ground, because he has more troops. I don't have as many as he has. He was able to push using the off-map artillery. So I also used the off-map artillery here, trying to push further in the north, and it seems like I have almost was able to destroy lots of his tanks here. But in the middle, it's really some heavy fight going on here. Lots of infantry. I'm bringing now an off-map artillery of my own, 140mm, to get rid of this infantry spam. It seems like he put all his arsenal now in the middle. He has more flags as well. I have now concentrated artillery fire also, trying to get rid of his artillery here, and we destroyed one of them. Also using the lanes here, the Air Force. He doesn't have anti-air, so he's bringing another Zen Art. Putting a commander here to up with this artillery will be very useful. Okay, off map here against his heavy spam units, infantry, and my units just standing on the border waiting for his units to be destroyed by the artillery. He's gonna suffer now. His units are going to suffer from this artillery. Yes, and we can push now a little bit. And here, as we can see, wow, he has lots of concentrated units here. If this artillery fires right, I mean, it's gonna be a disaster on his infantry units. Let's see what will happen. Is it going to be effective? I hope so. Yes, it is somehow effective. He lost some units, the others got pinned. He's bringing another 280 millimeter. It's now an off-map artillery thing. Now I bend his ICU and then I pushed the Firefly trying to destroy it. Let's see if this will be successful. I hope so. I'm just hoping that I will be able to destroy this ICU because it's big. Yes. Yes, we were able to destroy it. We were able to destroy, but he is putting another off-map artillery. He has lots of off-map artilleries. Great push. I am putting also an off-map artillery. I am replying back simply to his tactic by using the same tactic itself. I'm now able to push again in this side, also relying on the off-map artillery and destroying as many units as I can. The off-map artillery also is hurting my advancing troops. Another off-map from his side and my side as well. I lost my Fireflies here. Still, this artillery fight is going on. I lost one of the heavy artillery units. Losing the anti-air as well. Too many units, to be honest. This is a big spam here. But I'm trying to push hard. See if this guy is gonna be able to destroy it. Oh, come on. This is attack from the side. Why? Okay, this was a failed attack. IL-4 against, I believe he's going for the Staghound, or is it? He's going for the Vickers HMG. It's fine. Now I'm pushing a Spitfire, trying to destroy this. Does he have an anti-air? He's bringing an anti-air. He has actually an anti-air on the ground. Was not able to destroy it though. And probably we will lose this Spitfire. It went too much. Yes, it went too much inside his place or his area. 12 to 12. Still no winner here. Trying to push and get this ISU since long time. If I destroy this ISU, basically the road is open for me to gain more control and take this flag again. Pushing now a spam of Spitfires, heavy bombers, fighter bombers basically. It was able to deploy the payload, not very accurately though. Still, Fighting is going on in the center. No one is able to push the other, but he has good control over these two flags. The ISU here is blocking also. He relies heavily on the heavy tanks, basically the ISU. Need to push more units. More Shermans are coming. I lost my entire artillery now, and he has 4 artillery pieces. I still haven't deployed my full artillery arsenal though. Deploying one more off-map artillery, which I believe is the last one I have. We destroyed the ISU here, I think by the Bayat. By the Bayat infantry with Bayats here. It's gone, as we can see. Now we are pushing hard on this side. Lots of artillery though. Pushing his infantry. He lost so many infantry thanks to the off-map artillery, which he started, by the way. Okay, let's see if this ISU is going to be lost. I fired a lot of artillery on this, but it's not getting destroyed. I'm pushing now the Shermans, hoping that after all of this artillery I would have a chance to destroy this ISU. I'm also bringing a 76mm here, which could do something. Let's see. The Shermans, of course, will not be able to do anything, but the 76mm might. Yes, I think he will lose it. Yes, he lost it. Very good. He lost. He is bringing another one. Anyway. Now I'm bringing the breast artillery, which I had in my arsenal, plus 2 more or 1 more 25-pounder. But it looks like I'm pushing hard now on the ground, and I'm able to achieve some advance. Staghounds are coming. He do good support against infantry and against light armor as well. He has lots of Stuarts here. Leased Stuart coming from the Lend-Lease program. Bringing heavy IL-4. He almost lost most of his infantry here. I'm not sure if he still has more infantry. Let's see. Shermans here are advancing, destroying his Stuart. Lost the Mosquito. No anti-air here, but he's using this Zen art. But this will not be enough. Targeting his light armor with the Spitfires, heavy bombers, fighter bombers. Okay, it looks like I'm now able to clear the way somehow. Still, it's 12 to 12 flag, but soon I think this will be lost for VvSazer. He did really good jobs trying to hold in the center and the north, but was not able to advance much, even though he has the heavy tanks. The Sherman will not do anything to this. No. I think I made a mistake here. I should actually have withdrawn. Yeah. Probably I wasn't paying attention at this point. He has very good anti-air here, still concentrated anti-air. 37mm and 85mm. And now I'm using my heavy artillery to counter his. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heavy artillery pieces, and I have 3 on the ground. Also trying to push here. I got 1 flag on the north, but still I need to push further. Bringing fireflies. Here I'm bringing an anti-tank and rifles. Anti-tank basically to destroy this ISU, which is causing trouble. If it wasn't for the IS-2s, for the ISU 122, these heavy beasts, if it wasn't for them, I actually probably would have been able to push further than this. But these just stand as a wall. I have a chance here to advance from this side and destroy it. Let's see if I will try to do this or... Because he's again making a mistake by pushing this tank along. This tank should always be in the back, or it should be surrounded by infantry, because it can get easily destroyed using anti-tank weapons. And yes, I'm pushing the Bayet, the rifles with Bayet, getting advantage of the cover of the building, trying to destroy it. Big artillery battle going on now. I'm bringing also another priest, trying to spread my artillery to be able to destroy his. He's bringing lots of anti-air. That's lots of anti-air. I think he's running out of infantry now. Okay. Oh, come on. This tank is very heavy. The Bayet was not able to do anything to it. Probably because it throws a frontal hit. So we need to attack it from the side. Still 12 flag to 12 flag. Bringing more artillery on his side. And I'm also bringing more artillery on my side. Lost the 25 pounders. But the good thing about the priests is that they actually can move. So destroying them is not... Yeah, and this is what I'm doing now. I'm moving them. So destroying them is going to be a little bit harder than destroying the fixed artillery positions or fixed artillery emplacements. Fireflies has arrived, and he has nothing basically to destroy these fireflies. I mean, other than these small stewards, which are not gonna do something against the fireflies. So I have the advantage on the field. Let's see. He's trying to push, but not successful. I'm bringing more infantry because I still have a lot in my arsenal. IL-4s, these are not gonna destroy the stewards. I mean, the rockets are light. Sorry, not gonna destroy the fireflies. So they are pretty useless. This also support gun doesn't have even heat shells, it's only HE shells. Time to clear the center, I think. I have moved my priests, relocated them. But he has, to be honest, lots of artillery pieces. It's gonna take some time to destroy them all. I destroyed some of them, but still. I'm moving this priest away. Also, the location is not very right because it's on the road and it can impact all the advancing units here. So we were able to draw this away, and now we are firing from the other priests. I'm gonna try this again to destroy the ISU from the flank, using the building as cover. Here we need to advance more. Oh, and it's giving us its rear. This is a really good chance to destroy the ISU before this Triliki unit comes and support it. Come on. Come on. It's a good time now. It has its rear facing us and the side as well. Okay, very close. Time to hit it. Time to hit it. Yes, and we were able to destroy it. I think the job will be much easier now to advance. Even if we lose this rifle squad. Fireflies are advancing. Another ISU. I wonder how many ISUs this guy has. 2 here. Gonna be a tough job now. But in the center, we are able almost to clear his units here. Got control of one of the flags. Only some support guns and AA only. He has also only 3 infantry units. He's bringing now the tank busters, IL-2s, to destroy the fireflies. I'm moving the firefly to make him lose sight. And he did lose sight. He did lose sight because he didn't fire his rocket. Despite the fact that I don't agree with this mechanism in the game, because the plane is right over the tank. I mean, you cannot lose sight like this. But anyway, this is how the game works. I have objected many times about this, but anyway. Again, he's losing sight, even though this tank is firing on the sniper, and it's right behind, right under the plane. Okay, the Firefly here is not gonna be able to fight these. But we have 14 flag to 10, and he has nothing here to support. Again, he is not able to see the Firefly. Wow. On here, we are able to push hard, and we are able to secure this flag. We are about also to secure this one, and we are bringing this priest support to support against the Zenard. We didn't lose any of our heavy artillery because we keep moving it, and he lost some of his heavy artillery. We lost the Firefly here thanks to this ICU. Now he's bringing this ICU to counter the Firefly. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to do it. This Firefly is have also good gun, yes, and the Firefly traps it basically because didn't see it. Still, he's not able to fire his rockets on this tank. Okay, the Kangaroos are advancing. This unit now is surrounded. 14 flag to 10. 15 flag to 10. I think now the game will be lost. This place is overrun now. The priest is firing on the 85 millimeters in art. And this game I think is lost for VvSazer. It was very good though. He did a really great job trying to hold and even push further. Somehow he lost. He lost also the ISU here thanks I think to the Firefly. And pushed 3 Fireflies now. It's becoming impossible for him to regain control over this. And also over the center. And he has only 1 minute left. I don't think he has more tanks or even infantry to push. He's only pushing now anti-air, which is not gonna do anything. He did some good job though. Pushing off map, artillery here. But my units are really distributed all over the place, and yeah, he's even trying to push these automatique here, not gonna do anything. 35 seconds, this game is over. It was a very nice game, good game. Okay, he lost the Stuart as well. This front also collapsed, so the north and the center both collapsed. And yeah, this game is almost over. After a long fight, a really good one. So it took 54 minutes. And the score, to be honest, is really good. I mean, 6,270 and 5,450. So almost 1,000 different, but he did lots of kills. He was able to sustain good. The 3rd Canadian is a very good division, in my opinion. So let's see his kills. Mostly at the start of the game, thanks to the 50 millimeter support mortar. The Valentine also did some good job. Isle 4 was able to destroy some units. The ISU, of course, is a beast. It protected against the tank advance, so destroyed some Shermans. This M3 also destroyed some support tanks and AA. Strelaki units destroyed some infantry. This gun was really annoying, and we were able to get rid of it at the end. Valentine destroyed some. This Valentine again destroyed really some good tanks, Shermans and Priest. Artillery did some good job. Infantry also destroyed some of ours. Heavy artillery, he used heavy artillery, off-map artillery, which did some good damage to my infantry in the center. The ISUs again. Also, as we can see, his long-range heavy artillery was able to destroy the 3 25 pounders I deployed during the game. He had almost won the artillery battle, but then I had lots on reserve. I had the Priest, the mobile artillery. See here, the off-map artillery 280 millimeter was able actually to destroy 2 tanks, 2 Fireflies, which are very heavy tanks, and Kangaroos and AA, as well as infantry. This Zen Art destroyed some air units and a Sherman. ISU, again, I would say the ISU is the hero of this game from his side. Yeah, so basically, as we saw, he was able to take down one of my priests using the 122 millimeter. He has lots of varieties when it comes to artillery. his losses. So let's see, the Staghound destroyed some infantry at the start, field engineers. Okay, the rifles, the Canadian rifles are pretty good. I mean, they do the job, they are good compared to many other units. Here we can see that I was able to destroy his tanks using the rifle bayets, because basically I don't have a chance fighting against the ISU using the normal tanks like the Shermans, except in some rare situations like when it's facing its side or rear. Rifles again. Spitfire did some good job destroying some of his units on the ground. 17 pounder 76mm was able to destroy a Valentine. I really hate the Valentine. I think it's just like very slow, but also very heavy. I mean, and it can withstand lots of shells. So I just don't like the tank somehow. I don't know. But it does well in the battlefield. It can actually block your opponent from advancing. This Kangaroo rifles did a really good job destroying all these units. Wow. I mean, including anti-tanks and Stuart. Firefly, okay, did some good job. Off-map artillery. Yeah, I killed lots of his infantry using the off-map artillery, which was a solution to his off-map artillery as well. The Firefly here destroyed one of his ISUs. Another Firefly destroys one of his ISUs. And only the Firefly can do this. Staghound destroyed some of his units. Also the rifles bayet. The Sherman destroyed lots of good units of his. The Priest destroyed the Zenart, and I destroyed also some of his long-range heavy artillery. Look at this Firefly, destroying many tanks, including an ISU. Rifle bayet destroyed an ISU. Yeah, so basically that was the game. It was really good game, a long one, but very good game. I hope you enjoy it, and see you in future games.